As we speak right now, around 40% of the hotels have reopened. And most of the hotels, what happens in the hotel industry is that you have to comply. The public health have to come and check that you are compliant. You have to make sure that the restaurant has the 1.5 meter separation with each other with the tables. You have to put the dispensers for the sanitizing the hands. You have to get the places for washing the hands. You also have, as you can see here, we are having mandatory mask spaces. When you are in public areas, you must have your mask on. That is what we are doing. And most of the hotels, before you get certified for operation, all these things have to be put in place. Now, after the international flights have been reopened, we are looking forward to receiving the guests. You will find that some of the hotels have already started to get the bookings. But more so now, because the domestic travel has been reopened, we are receiving the guests domestically, and we can see that hotels have started to revive. The only thing that is a challenge to the hotels right now is the timings, especially the timing of the restaurants. We are not very sure, it is not yet clear if the restaurants, even in the hotels, are supposed to operate until 7. Now we are wondering what will happen with the guests who are staying in-house, because it is so difficult for us to close at 7, which means the guests are going to eat at 6 o'clock, because by 7 o'clock the restaurant is closed. Another thing that we need clarification on is about sale of alcohol. What happens with sale of alcohol in the hotels? Are we able to sell the alcohol in the rooms or in the bars? We need a clarification on that. It has been quite a challenge, especially when you have closed down an establishment with the rooms closed, the cold rooms closed, the swimming pools closed. When you want to reopen, it is expensive. It is quite expensive. That is why you will find that most of the hotels are opening in stages. Because remember, even the staff they have been home. And now bringing back staff, it means that you have to test them. Going through the testing, you have to do the fumigation for the whole establishment. You have to clean. You have to do the maintenance for all the air conditioning in the rooms. You have to do maintenance for the pools, because you know, especially at the coast, there is a lot of humidity plus the salt. The air is not very clear. So anything that has been enclosed, you will find that there is a lot of rotting and something. So replacement has been really a challenge for us, especially when you are replacing from your pocket. There is nothing coming in. You have to use money from somewhere else. You know, most of the hotels that depend solely on the international market, they have not reopened. An example is Seven Island. They have not reopened because they are looking at it. The travel agents that they use, they have not really stated when the people are going to start traveling. Especially most of the international airports, most of them are not yet reopened yet. And then you know very well, now even long-term booking is not possible because nobody knows. The pandemic is so fluid in a way that you can't know whatever will open tomorrow, especially with this situation. If anything happens, the next day you will find that everything is closed again. So long-term bookings are not coming in. You will find that people are just booking, I'm coming in tomorrow, and especially after reopening from the first, whatever we have seen at the ones for the residents, not much of tourism, just the residents that have come back home. Giving us time, and we think maybe from November, if all goes well, maybe from November we are going to see bookings from abroad.
We opened up on the 1st of August to a small opening, thinking that it would be a little bit quieter than it has been. We're very lucky to say that we achieved on the opening weekend a 60% occupancy for the resorts, and it's been pretty stable for the last couple of weeks. It's been fantastic news for us, and we're very happy for that. It's obviously all local business, which we're very happy for. On the international front, we don't seem to be getting a huge rush of inquiries, but that's obviously to be expected because of the situation with COVID and the uncertainties. We're very excited and happy to see that the skies have opened up, and that's a very, very positive step. And we know that the business will start to come back. But we wouldn't expect anything substantial, I'd say, before at least October on the international front. We are, for the hospitality industry, as you know, schools are closed, so there's no school. There's a long period of time where people can go and enjoy the holidays more than usual, so we're excited for that. And yeah, we're very happy to be open. So, I mean, there's been some very positive news, of course, from His Excellency about having about the soft loans for hotels and having access to be able to have refurbishment loans and development loans and help for our staff. I think that's the major thing that we are looking at. And it will be, you know, we're very excited about that news. At least that's something, as well as a reduction in VAT, which has helped, which will help a little bit in the sense of being able to continue.
Ili tuwe raia wema ni kufuata zile mikakati za kanuni za kiafya zilizowekwa ili tuweze kurudisha hali ya kawaida, watu warudi makazini, vijana watoke kwenye maskani warudi katika kazi zao.
Vijana warudi kwenye kazi na watalii waje katika nchi zetu na nchi ianze kujitayarisha na matayarisho ya kuweza kuwapokea wageni kama vile nchi, na si Kenya peke yake. Nchi nyingi zinategemea watalii.
Kwa hivyo lazima nikuwe na kubwa. Tumedhani tumetoshana. Mimi na longa
bure. Naweza enda tuangalie.
Nini?
Ndio napiga tu majina. Sawa.
Hebu nipige moja nipige kwa sababu. Ungekuja wapi? Ungekuja pale nikuje na uba. Nipige mzuri. See, when it comes to work, kulingana sasa sida habari zinatolewa na hapa ndipo utakelea kusoga ukiongea. Unakuwa na kamera yako ya K24?
Tutawaje sasa, kuna maneno mengi sana.
Sasa hizi is the best photograph ile kata wheels.
Huyu ni mwenye ule nani? Uko nini? Uko Vito. Ndio wale wenye Vito.
Hii ndio nani? Unapenaga nakanyanga hii kwanza, alafu na baba anakuja hapa. Unaweka sabuni. Naweka hivi.
Ya wanakanyaga nyingine. Na mambo inakuwa sawa.
Sawa. Kwa sawa. Pata demo. Naingia. Hata ule mtu hapa jua ni wewe. Hata kama
Fanya kazi.
mweke memories.
Ndio sasa. Nani? Akona simu kubwa na kuliko ya boss wake.
Sasa una exit hapa. Kwa sababu
unajua mpaka tukuchukue vizuri. Yeah. Ambia Longa kuchukua. Longa. Wewe ndio bado?